You asked for something new, Brett. The state of Texas has improved their laws so that they protect the single member LLC with the charging order. So Texas is now considered a good state like Nevada, Wyoming, and Delaware. So that's a new development that's positive.
Maybe we can touch on series LLCs and or just maybe something that someone might not be thinking about when it comes to setting up LLCs to protect their assets.
I'm not a fan of the series LLC. They haven't really been tested in court. There are a number of states that don't allow for them. I think that you have clarity when you're forming separate LLCs. Instead of having the definition of the series LLCs, you form one, and then you have a number of assets in different buckets, and you don't need to form a separate LLC for each one. We don't have court cases on it. We don't have a lot of guidance on it. The state of California is consistent. They say if you set up a series LLC and have, 5 assets underneath it, you have to pay $600, $800 filing fees. So in California, you're better off setting up separate entities anyway because of those darn filing fees. But there was a case in Alabama where someone used a series LLC. The court was confused. They just didn't know how to handle this. And so until we have a nationwide law and a much better understanding of the series LLC, we don't set them up. You asked for something new, Brett. The state of Texas has improved their laws so that they protect the single member LLC with the charging order. So Texas is now considered a good state like Nevada, Wyoming, and Delaware. So that's a new development that's positive.
That's excellent. Ted, anything else to add to any of that or anything else that's new that would be helpful for the listeners?
Yeah. So, Dad covered the bases on the series LLCs. I actually did a YouTube video on why we don't recommend series LLCs. So if you head on over to YouTube, type in Corporate Direct on the address bar, you'll find our channel. Make sure to subscribe to it, by the way. And that video on series LLCs will be there. On top of that, Texas is taking the forefront, and it's not just because Elon Musk threatened to move, the state of incorporation from Delaware to Texas. They are establishing new business courts there to handle a lot of the complex litigation and business disputes that the Delaware Court of Chancery had, and I think just the economy that Texas has. In the next 5 to 10 years, we'll just see what happens. But I think that's one of the bigger developments is that, they're sort of taking off. And we already covered the Corporate Transparency Act, which is the big elephant.